He has 6. Pass to Butler. Clock at 4. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And that one's good. Schroeder's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Atlanta. Puts up a 3. Again, Rondo missing.
Ugly start. The second half, they missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Bazemore inside the three-point line. Korver, no luck.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Now here's McLemore. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Cousins. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point. Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Paul Millsap. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Rondo kicks to Butler. Puts it up. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one.
And with that Cousins story about the writer, Cousins actually called him out about that failed prediction. I mean, they made amends, however, with the writer eating his words and donating to a charity of Cousins' choice.
The Kings trail by 7. Here's Cauley Stein, and it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and it's Korver off the drive, and that one's good.
Yeah, and for Cousins, it's never been a question of talent. I mean, many are glad to see that he's been able to stay focused, really for the first stretch of his career. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. When you can make adjustments to the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you've flown.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Checked in for Sacramento. Collison comes in for Rajon Rondo. The Kings trail by 9. And here is Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Collison. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 9. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Kent Bazemore, the long-armed lefty out of Old Dominion, where he was the Division I Defensive Player of the Year back in 2011. A 5-year senior. He graduated with 2 degrees, one in criminal justice, the other in human services.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Korver. And it's Teagan for Dennis Schroeder.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And Teague, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And Bazemore grew up in a small town, Telford, North Carolina. Clark, less than 300 people.
And a very tight-knit community, as you might expect, Kevin. His uncle owned the local diner, and you see that in his demeanor. Very social, a humble guy. He's really a nice presence in the locker room.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Hawks.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Humphries. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Humphries has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
There's the bucket. Good. 8 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here is Sefolosha. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Koufos. Cauley-Stein kicks to Koufos. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford.
And Kosta Koufos, an excellent rotation center. I mean, he gets after it on the inside. He'll give you some rebounds, can block some shots. He's made himself into a factor.
And the Hawks making a change here. Millsap's checked in.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And Koufos not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well.
Quincy Acy's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Millsap with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Heinrich dishes to Millsap. Made it on the run, too. Millsap's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The Kings have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Feeds it to Hardaway. That 3 off the mark. Here's Curry.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleader, DJ Khaled.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Atlanta leading by 10. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hander.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Kicks it to Collison. Kings moving the ball around. Acy's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Schroeder. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Collison, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Let's find out what... Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. McLemore, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Now here's Rondo. And Butler, here we go. And stolen by Horford. And they're on the break. Bazemore passes to Korver for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Rondo. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. Pushing it up. And here they go. And there's Korver on the assist by Bazemore. And now a 12-point Hawks lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And, you know, Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
The Kings trail by 12. Butler on the wing. Fires the 3, and that one's good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Schroeder with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Cousins comes over to help from 10 feet out. Millsap, a follow-up flush. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Here's Rondo. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Sacramento making a switch here. Acey's checked in. Rondo kicks to McLemore. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Korver for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here is Korver. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Korver's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Atlanta. The Kings trail by 14. Cousins with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And they double up Cousins. McLemore dishes to Rondo. That is good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Korver, no luck.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the call will be against Al Horford. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Cousins, the pass to McLemore. The drive.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just